Hello, this is Maria and welcome to my stamping world. Today I want to show you how to make this beautiful lattice die ornament. And I've made it a little bit differently than what you might have seen on other people's blogs or websites. I used two colors, the silver glimmer paper and the real red designer paper, and put it together. I also added a few more lattices to make the ornament look a little bit fuller. Now, I first saw this ornament on Lynn Pratt's blog, Stamp and Design, and I'll put a link to that blog on the description of the video. So cut some pieces of colored cardstock, or you can even use designer paper if you wish, about 5 by 4, 4.5, around there, and cut 8 of one color, and I cut 8 of the silver glimmer paper. Now, let me give you a little hint about working with the silver glimmer paper. A lot of demonstrators have indicated they've had difficulty working with this because it's so thick and it doesn't cut through the die very nicely. Just a little hint, on the back you can you peel off one layer, and that makes this a little bit thinner and allows you to make the die cuts, and if you want to punch it, a lot easier. So after you die cut the 8, and if you have if you're using designer paper and you're using or you're using the glimmer paper, make sure that the pattern that you want to show is on the inside. And in the case of the glimmer paper, make sure that the shiny paper is on the inside. What you need to do is take the lattice die and either score it with the score pal or just fold it in half, and you can use your bone folder to make the folds nice and crisp. And with the silver, you just make sure the silver is on the inside. So you do that for all of your die cuts. Now, using a two-way glue pen, you can use snail adhesive if you wish. Just apply some glue. Pay particular attention to these edges. Make sure that's glued up well. And I just put glue on all. Again, pay particular attention to the edges here and to the edges here. And I just put glue on all of these. Let me just pump this up and get it going. There we go. So that's glued up. And you just take the silver one, the silver that you have folded with the silver to the inside, and you just lay it on top of the other die cut, matching the tips and the shapes as best you can, and paying particular attention, making sure that these particular edges are glued well together. And you do the same for the rest of them. Now you take a red and put it on top, followed by a silver, followed by a red. You get the idea. Now, I said at the beginning that you could cut 8 die cut to make a nice full ornament, but you can do 2, 4, 6, as many as you like. I like the look of the fullness of the 8, but for the purposes of this video, I've made one with just 6 of them. And now I want to show you, if you want to put a ribbon down the center, you want to do this before you glue the last piece together and make your 3D ornament. So you take a piece of ribbon or string in whatever color you want, and here I am working upside down, sorry. And you put a loop at one end, and at the bottom end, if you want to put some jewelry or something from the Pretty's kit, you can certainly do that. I just wanted to show you how to put it on before you glue the last piece together. So you determine where the string is going to be in the middle, and again with my glue pen, glue the edges. I'm going to put some glue along both sides. You could use the snail adhesive for this as well. Lay it down the center, position it where you would like it, and I'm also going to put some glue on these pieces. Gently fold these last two pieces together, matching the tips as closely as you can. It can be a little bit tricky. If you work with it, it'll come out. Then you just fluff up your ornament, and you have your 3D ornament with a loop at the top to hang, and you can decorate the bottom any way you wish. And that's the 3D ornament. This is what it looks like with 8. This is what it looks like with 6. So have fun making the ornaments.